should do, based upon the analysis that we did in the beginning, is the pound Swiss. You all know we have been discussing this since last week, which is that the structure point for the pound Swiss is the 150.106. Many of us have actually tried taking it then, and it is now 149.50. That is your 151.06. The one point that I would like to make for you guys is some of the basic behaviors of some of the currencies, such as, and one in particular is the pound Swiss. It is kind of a what we call a heavy currency. It is, I mean, you can see it pretty much on the intraday chart. Before it starts trending, I mean, this is what we call a heavy currency, and particularly because the Swiss is kind of tied up in a way to the euro and what's happening. But eventually, when the pound begins to weaken or to roll over, it kind of moves. So the pound Swiss, if the behavior for it is that it is a heavy currency, maybe it would be one that if we take it, we should hold on and, let's say, let it run. So if you look at, this is the entry point, which is the 151.06, which is like 3 days ago. The move accentuated itself yesterday or Friday and today, and what we have today is this. We are now have broken the same setup, if you will. Let me, if you can see here, this is like another structure point now, because all of these are trend change. I mean, you got the failure, the second failure, and this is pretty much the third failure. And this low over here is the 149.91. And you can pretty much see it if I change the symbol into a line chart. You can see it vanishes. It's not, but the structure point on the line chart is a little bit higher. But anyway, you can see that the failure to make a higher high, and there is your structure. There is another failure to make a higher high, that is the structure. That's another failure. So you got 3 attempts to make higher highs and 3 attempts that has failed. That should lead to a pretty decent move to the downside. And but drawing the structural points and stuff like that, we take it from the day, from the candlestick, because we have the daily low and the daily highs. These are significant points. In the line chart, they kind of eat them up. So with this said, our buying point is clear. We'll only buy above the 91, and we're going to go short. The low of the day is 149.50. It is sitting at 149.54. So that's it. We're gonna go short below the 149.50, and the next structural point is the 148.83. So we're going to go short below 149.50. The next structural short point is 148.83, and our stop I guess your only stop is the 149.91. I mean, there's no place to place your stop except 40 pips away. It's heavy, and that's it. So 149.91.4, and that is going to be our long point. And it is going to be our structural long point. And it is also going to be our stop. Okay, so we're only going to buy above the 149.91. It's going to be our structural long point and our stop, and we're going to go short below the low of the day, which is 149.50. The structure short point is the 148.30, the 148.83, and our stop is going to be the 149.91, which is basically about 45 pips on that trade. Okay, that is the pound Swiss. So let me save that.